Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us on your Friday morning. It is March 27th. We have your news and weather headlines this morning. But first, a quick reminder for you. You can find us live here on Facebook each and every weekday morning. We go live about 8 o'clock for you. If you can't watch us live, watch us when it's convenient for you. You can find this video on your Facebook feed throughout the day. Also, look for us on our Inforum YouTube channel and your favorite podcast platforms, too. You can also go to inforum.com/podcasts and look for the Inforum Minute. All right, we're treated to some snow this morning, kind of feeling like a December day rather than a spring March day.
We had a live look on First News at one point, and Travis, our cameraman, was downtown with still the Christmas lights on all the trees, the pretty lights, and then it was snowing, and it truly looked like December.
It did, yeah.
It was a little bit of a snow globe. It was pretty. For December, for late March, it's a little sour. But
no, yeah, we don't want that.
I know. Nothing heavy, just a few flakes. It's snowing again in Fargo right now. A few sparkles are floating around. Grand Forks kind of on the tail end of a snow shower at this exact moment. I'll keep these small little batches of flurries or snow showers through this morning. I'd even say by like 10 o'clock this morning, most of those are gone. Okay. Clearer skies builds its way in. We'll see some good sunshine for your Friday afternoon. It'll just look a lot nicer outside than it will feel. Yeah. Highs in the 20s and 30s, wind out of the northwest, 10 to 20, gusting near 30, so that's going to make it feel colder. Yeah. Not great. About 15 degrees below average. Leeds, North Dakota, waking up to an inch of snow. So I did get a snowfall report and a picture of an inch sitting out there on the deck. Ugh. I keep us flake-free this afternoon and into the weekend. In fact, we actually start warming things up. Your wind will briefly settle down late tonight, but turns around to the southwest as it's settling and then ramps up into tomorrow. We'll see gusts 30 to 35 to start your Saturday, but it's out of the southwest, so it's pushing in warmer air. Temperatures make it up into the 40s, 50s, or 60s, depending on your location. 40s north, 60s south. Fargo, about 56-ish degrees for tomorrow. So that's a little more doable. Yeah. Wind will be strongest in the morning, and then it actually settles into the afternoon. Okay. So I think Saturday afternoon should be pretty comfortable. Wind will turn around to the northeast. That'll keep us a tiny bit cooler for your Sunday, but a lighter wind, some sunshine. A late March, almost April sun angle kind of feels warm. If you have dark hair like me, you know my hair gets warm.
Yeah, I suppose.
And we're starting to get to that time of year where it's happening, which means the sun angle is starting to get a little bit stronger. So Sunday afternoon, even if it's a few degrees cooler than Saturday, I still think it's comfortable. Plus it features a less wind. Okay. Out of the northeast at 5 to 15. Monday, temperatures actually warm up into the 60s for a lot of us. We'll watch for an area of showers to build in from the west. Right now, focused to the north of Highway 2, but that could easily shift or wiggle. I'll keep a chance of showers around for everyone. Maybe a mix of snow in the morning, but then as temperatures warm up and the showers run into daytime heating, then I think we switch over to rain. It's kind of a cloudier, gloomier 60 instead of sunny and 60. Things really start to change by Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. Temperatures fall into the 40s and the 30s. We'll watch for several different chances of rain and snow with kind of some different waves of energy moving through. Nothing that looks like glaringly terrible. Of course, if freezing rain happens, that can make for icy spots, that sort of thing. But just enough of these little waves of moisture where it could be rain, could be snow. Temperatures dance around the 30s and 40s next week, looking grayer and colder. Okay. Not necessarily the prettiest start to April, I think. I wish it was an April Fool's joke. It's not. That being said, enjoy a nice weekend. Some sunshine. I know it'll be windy on Saturday morning, which people probably want to complain about, which I totally get. But it'll settle through Saturday afternoon, and then 50s aren't bad. No. Near 60.
You can do that.
Yeah. So not a bad weekend. Okay, I think that's all.
Sounds good, Lydia. Thank you. All right, we'll dive into your news headlines on this Friday morning as well. After 5.5 years, today is Chief David Zabolski's last day as the head of the Fargo Police Department. The chief announced his retirement earlier this month. Zabolski joined the department back in October of 2020. He is retiring today after more than 4.5 decades in law enforcement. Our partners at the forum sat down with Chief Zabolski to talk about his career. He says he wants to thank the community for all their support. If you want to read more about what he had to say about his time as chief of police, you can check out that story and that entire interview on Inforum.com. In the meantime, Assistant Chief Travis Stefanowicz is expected to step in as the interim chief. That decision could be finalized as soon as Monday. Next steps to finding a permanent replacement will also be laid out at the next City Commission meeting. Emotions ran high during the sentencing of a man convicted of killing another man outside of a South Fargo bar. The father of 22-year-old Ethan Larson had to be escorted from the courtroom as prosecutors played video of that attack. 30-year-old Michael Diedrich was sentenced for stabbing Larson outside the Southtown poorhouse 2 years ago. Investigators say the two argued inside the bar before being kicked out. What sparked that initial fight has never been made public. The judge sentenced Diedrich to 24.5 years in prison. Today, the NDSU Presidential Search Committee will make its recommendation to the State Board of Higher Education on who should become North Dakota State's next leader. The three finalists all made their cases at public presentations earlier this week on campus when they visited. The Board of Higher Ed will make an announcement on Monday on who the next president will be, and he'll be introduced in a press conference at some point on Monday, so stick with us for that. The Fargo Dome is hosting the PRCA Rodeo tonight and tomorrow. The action starts at 7:30 both nights. You can find tickets at fargodome.com. The Fighting Hawks are one win away from the Frozen Four. UND beat Merrimack 3-0 in the first round of the NCAA tournament in Sioux Falls. The Hawks will take on Quinnipiac at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. The winner of that game moves on to the Frozen Four. UND has not won a Frozen Four since 2016, and that was the last time they won a national championship. Breaking news this morning out of our nation's capital. The Senate has approved a package to fund TSA during an overnight session. The package would fund the Department of Homeland Security, except for ICE and parts of Customs and Border Protection. TSA workers, of course, have been calling in sick in record numbers as they have not been getting paid. It's triggered some of the longest wait times ever that people have had to wait in TSA security lines. The bill now goes to the U.S. House. If it passes in the House, it will then go to President Trump, and he has recently said he would sign such a bill if it were to get to his desk. Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, we'll have reaction from UND's big win in Sioux Falls today on Hot Mic. Plus, the Bison are back to work on the football field. A look at the biggest storylines as they begin their spring practices. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com. Don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to our website, Inforum.com. Go to Inforum.com/subscribe to get that deal. And join us for the rest of our newscasts today. Our next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Be sure to join us throughout the weekend as well. And we're back with First News on Monday morning from 5 to 7. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.